He played lovable Curly Watts in Coronation Street for 20 years, and now actor Kevin Kennedy admits he would love to return to the soap. "It's no secret that I'd love to come back to Coronation Street," Kevin tells the Daily Star. "I still have a great relationship with ITV, and if it happens, it happens. I think that Curly would have some stories to tell after 16 years away." Coronation Street has changed a lot and evolved with the times. It's a different soap from what it was when I was in it, but when I joined it was a different show from 10 years before that. It's constantly moving and evolving, and it changes for the better, I think, and Corrie deals with brilliant ideas and stories. Kevin, 58, quit the Cobbles in 2003 to pursue a music and theatre career, but says people still come up to him in the street and shout Raquel, the name of his ex-wife who was played in the soap by Sarah Lancashire. "That will never leave, and it's a humbling experience," says Kevin. "When people do talk to you in the street or shout Raquel and things like that, it's a real compliment." Read more related articles. Read more related articles. It means they remember your work and what you've done, and you can't ask for more than that. For a lot of people, Coronation Street marks various parts of their life. They will say things like, "When that storyline was happening, I was getting married." People remember it, and it's great. Curly Watts was one of the best-loved characters in Corrie and made Kevin a household name. He even drew 22 million viewers for the episode that saw supermarket worker Curly marry Raquel in 1995. But behind the scenes, Kevin was struggling with a crippling alcohol addiction. He says he would have his first drink when he woke up and would booze throughout the day, sometimes even taking cocaine to help him drink more. After his life began to unravel, Kevin feared that he would die from his addictions, and had a nervous breakdown at the Corrie studios in 1998. He was temporarily written out of the soap and spent 28 days at the Priory rehab clinic. This enabled him to return to the soap and rebuild his life, and he has been in recovery for the past 22 years. "I will forever be grateful to ITV for sending me to rehab and giving me a chance," says Kevin. He now lives in Brighton with his wife Clare, who stood by her husband throughout his problems and is in recovery from alcohol addiction herself, and the pair also have 3 children together. After getting sober, Kevin and Clare decided to turn their focus to helping others and give something back to the community by launching their charity, the Kennedy Street Foundation. The organization, which was helped to get off the ground by rehab charity UK Addiction Treatment Centres, UKAT, offers a peer-led helpline, covered by trained recovery coaches in recovery themselves, who offer free virtual support and signposting to places such as rehab centres and the appropriate type of medical attention. And Kevin says they were busier than ever during lockdown. In the first 12 weeks of the pandemic we received calls from over 700 people struggling with addiction and mental health problems, he recalls. If you work in an office and you're nipping out every 20 minutes to drink or use, people are going to notice. But if you're working from home, and the only time you really have to be compos mentis is for a quick Zoom meeting, it gets easier to hide and the temptations and dangers are there. At the Kennedy Street Foundation we weren't judging anyone as we'd all been through it. And with the pandemic, a lot of it was fear-based because this was such a new and scary experience for everyone. People were self-medicating because they were scared. I think COVID-19 is going to leave a legacy of mental health issues and it needs to be dealt with. During this month, the Kennedy Street Foundation has been hosting a virtual fundraising event called #Road to Recovery. They have been encouraging participants to travel 5 kilometers, such as by foot, cycling or running, donate £5 and nominate 5 other people to continue the journey. The campaign has been backed by some of Kevin's celebrity friends, including X Factor singer Sam Bailey, whose father died from alcoholism, and actors Denise Welch and Darren Day, who have been open about their own mental health struggles. We've raised £5,000 so far, says Kevin, who has already walked 35 kilometers in aid of the event himself. The Kennedy Street Foundation is my passion. All we want to do is help people who find themselves in the desperate situation I was in 22 years ago. Our National Recovery Helpline is receiving calls every day and we really need to raise as much money as possible in order to be able to help everyone who needs it. Click here to join the #Road to Recovery event.